Hey everybody, Ryan Thorburn, Kevin McKinney. We have just witnessed Wyoming's annual spring game at War Memorial Stadium. Kevin, the Brown wins over the Gold 17-10 on an Evans Svoboda 37-yard touchdown pass to Caden Laframboise. Defense dominated, but at the end, the offense gets a walk-off there, and it's good to see QB1 finish because, you know, the 13 practices leading into this, he's been really good.
Yeah, he has, and you know, he's a leader. You can tell that. The team really believes in him, which is a huge thing. But I was really impressed, Ryan, with how the team played, given the fact they looked to Saturday as the day for the spring game. You have to move it kind of at the last minute. And you know, when you're mentally getting ready for something like that, that was a pretty big change. I don't think people understand that. And to play like they did today, as Coach Savell said, it looked like football, and that's what you wanted to be like.
And Evan credited the defense. You know, I think he had 4 punts in the first quarter, but he also said this defense is the best in the Mountain West. And Jay Savell mentioned that, you know, guys like Gavin Meyer, Sebastian Harsh, Devon Harris, the list goes on. They're bigger, healthier, and obviously incredibly experienced. This defense should be special as far as experience, talent, and depth this year.
Yeah, and I think that's the key is depth, because you know there's going to be some guys that they get injured for some reason or another, and to know that you have good quality depth is huge, and I think that's usually what spring is all about, is trying to get that depth, and the Cowboys very definitely have it.
But it wasn't all defense. DJ Jones, North Carolina transfer, ran for over 70 yards, had a touchdown, looked very impressive. Mm-hmm. He looked like Harrison Whaley 2.0, and they're both on this team. He really stood out today, and Jay Savell said, you know, every day I'm thankful, and I thank this kid for coming here because they had a great running back room. Now they have maybe a special running back room.
Yeah, and I think it is special. You know, we've talked about this all spring, Ryan, about where are the areas that are better, and certainly running back was going to be good. It is now better. Receiving core is better. I don't think there's any doubt about that. So there's a lot of talent in those two areas where you have to have talent, and it was very impressive. I kind of wonder why he was in the secondary after you watch him today, because he is a running back supreme.
And you should know, Kevin and I aren't just screwing around at practice. I think week 1 we said Chris Durr Jr. is a player. He's always open, he's smooth, and he should be in high school right now. He led the way today, you know, with the receiving yards. He looked very good. Jay Savell's going to let him go home to Chicago and actually graduate from high school, which was nice of Jay, but I don't know if he's going to start, but this kid's going to play this year.
Yeah, he's very definitely a talent, and you know, hopefully he wasn't too upset missing the prom, but you know, he did have to do that so he could play here. And I'll tell you, he is as gifted a guy as we've seen around here in a while, and you know, he's fast. He's the way he can catch just about any ball, and I think if not right away, pretty soon right away, we're going to see a lot of him. He is a gifted guy.
Of course, the areas of concern going into the offseason are the tackle positions. Redshirt freshmen Jake Davies and Nate Geiger played this spring game. Obviously, Caden Barnett's out. And then cornerback depth, they were down a couple corners, so Caleb Merritt moved over from wide receiver. I think I liked what Sebastian Harsh said, that he's going to meet with these young offensive linemen all summer. They're going to get that straightened out. They went through a trial by fire. I think they'll be fine. And then I think, you know, once Keeney Parks and Ian Bell get healthy, cornerback could be okay. Tyrekus Davis is a lockdown corner. So some areas to work on, but overall a pretty impressive spring.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I think it's one of the better springs we've seen in a while, with just so much depth, as we said, but so many gifted players. And I thought that was really interesting about, you know, during spring you're going at each other, and you're obviously a team, but you're trying to win jobs and trying to get better. Once that's over, then defensive guys and offensive guys can get together and kind of trade secrets and you know, how they can get better. That's what team is all about. But it's been a very competitive spring, and you know, I think those young offensive linemen really, it was trial by fire, no doubt about it. But I think they've gotten better because of it. And to have Harsh and those guys sit down with them and kind of talk to them is going to mean a lot to them, and it'll be do them worlds of good.
All right, everybody, make sure to go to GoWyo.com, check out the Pokes Insider page for more coverage, and thanks for tuning in.